Hey, what's happening, Nation? It's Joku. I took a look at the injury report today, and I honestly just got pissed. So I wanted to bring it to you guys to see what you guys are thinking about it, because it honestly, man, I'm done making excuses. We have to go out there. We have to be able to get these wins, regardless of who we're missing. But that injury report today popped up, and we had 16 players sitting on that injury report out there. I don't even know where you begin to talk about this, but we're going to jump into it real quick. I want to go through the list real fast, just kind of see what you guys are thinking here. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. It really does help me out. It really does keep me growing out there. Larry, man, thanks for coming out. Numbers, what's going on? Boy George, what's happening? So let's jump into it. Jonathan Abrams, limited practice. I guess they said he chipped his collarbone, and then he has a thumb injury. He was limited. I'm really thinking he's going to be okay. He should be able to go get out there and play. Costas, what's happening, man? But there's honestly no telling, because a lot of these guys that have been limited have not been playing in our games. Damon Arnett, wrist, thumb. He's at a thumb specialist. I guess we're waiting to hear back if he's going to be on IR for 4 to 6 weeks, which would totally suck. But that's going to put Lawson in that starting role out there. I really want to see how he ends up playing and taking over that position. But losing Arnett, because he probably won't play this week, but if he ends up going on IR and we lose him for 4 to 6, that's going to set him back so much, like so damn much. It's really going to hurt out there. Trent Brown did not practice. Big surprise there with his 2 calf injuries that don't show up on any injury or any MRIs or anything like that, which totally sucks. But I fully don't expect him to play. Brian Edwards is not going to play. We already know that. Ruggs is a long shot to play. If you think about it, we've lost, counting Ty Williams, we've lost our number 1, our number 2, and our number 3 wide receivers right now. So that means we're down to the back end of our roster. We have that dude that we just brought out to our practice squad out there. But Zay Jones and Nelson Aguilar, they have to step up. There is no other choice out there. Those guys have to come together. They have to step up. They have to be able to fill those roles and go out there and make some plays. And I don't know if it's going to be Gruden not willing to make those calls to stretch the field and get those guys on the outside. But I don't know. He has to, man. He has to. Carr has to be able to open this thing up. Gruden has to let him open this thing up. And we have to start pushing this ball down the field out there, man, because that's slowly driving me insane right now. Rico Gafford did not practice with a hamstring. Denzel Good was full. Hankins was full. Alec Ingold was full. Josh Jacobs was a full practice, but he's still dealing with that hip, which kind of sucks to see out there. And then Nick Wachowski was finally back at practice. That was awesome to see. Hopefully he can end up going. He really didn't do much today from what Gruden was saying out there, but hopefully he can get back in the swing of things and get us going. Corey Littleton was limited at practice with a knee injury. I'm not going to make an excuse for him that's why he wasn't keeping up, because that dude's been letting me down all damn year. And he was one of the biggest players that I've been talking up all year. I know you guys can tell I'm pretty pissed, but it is what it is out there, man. I'm really getting sick of this. Daniel Ross did not practice at all with a foot injury. We already talked about Ruggs. Simpson was a full practice. Waller was a full practice. And Sam Young was limited again. So, I mean, if you think about it, we could go into this game looking exactly like we did last week, completely depleted out there. And man, it's slowly driving me insane, man. So, what are you guys thinking about it? Let me know. Hit me up out here. Let's see what you guys are doing. Pizza, what's going on, dude? Oh, I appreciate it, man. I'm really working on trying to get this thing, just keep evolving it, keep growing it for you guys. I'm really having fun doing it. I'm really kind of learning as I go. So if something's not working out, let me know. But I really like the way this one worked out. I'm going to keep trying some different overlays out there and just seeing if I can keep pushing this thing. With this many numbers, with this many injuries, who needs to step up? Trent Brown even playing. Let's go. Oh, man, we have to protect our home field out there. We have to, man. But I'm telling you, dude, Trent Brown probably isn't going to play. And then if Sam Young doesn't play, it's going to keep Good at that outside tackle spot. And then we're going to have our rookie come back in there, and he's going to end up playing that guard spot for us again, Simpson. And so, I don't know. It looked pretty rough last week. Carr was a little bit rattled. You saw him get those fast feet because he knew Simpson wasn't going to be able to handle some of those pressures that were coming at him. And Buffalo's defense is going to keep bringing that pressure straight up. They have a few injuries out there. I think they were at 7 injuries out there compared to our 16, but they were all limited or did not practice. So I really want to see how that plays out, because if John Brown does not end up playing, that's really going to help us out, because Mullen's going to be one-on-one lockdown with Diggs out there. And then if John Brown will be on that opposite side, if he does play, it's going to be him and Lawson out there. And that's a matchup I don't want to see, especially if he has Harris over the top trying to help him. That's a recipe for us getting screwed out there. Andrew, what's going on, dude? We are missing key pieces. I hate to see it. We truly are, man. And I understand it's only week 4. We're going into week 4, and then we're going to wrap up the first quarter of the season. So I'll be making a video about that, of just how that first quarter went. I'd love to see us go 3-1 out there. I would truly, truly love to see us be 3-1. But with the injuries that we have, I'm not going to make the excuse for Carr anymore. If Carr's depleted, then he has to be able to get the ball to these outside guys. But if we're going to go into this game looking for Waller, Renfro, and then Josh Jacobs, those are 3 players that can be keyed on, and it's going to look a hell of a lot like that Patriots game. We need somebody on that outside to step up. I'm really hoping that Nelson Aguilar can do it. He seemed to really start putting some things together, and it seemed like he was, I don't know, over the first couple of weeks, it seemed like he was really starting to get a rapport with Carr out there. So hopefully he can keep managing that, but dude, I don't know, man. Oh, Andy, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you made it out. I'm hyped for Nick's comeback on this defense. He drastically helped the defense, especially when he made the signal screen run. Oh, dude, Icy Nate, exactly, dude, exactly. I'm really hoping that him coming back is going to be a big, big difference for Littleton out there. This defense, week 1, before he ended up getting hurt in the, I guess it was late in the 3rd or early in the 4th, it was looking a hell of a lot better than it has since he ended up going out. So maybe he could do it, dude. And then the other thing, just real quick, Madre Harper's gone off our team. The Giants swooped in and took him off our practice squad. I guess we didn't have him protected. That sucked, dude. I know that Watts is pissed about it. I'm pissed about it. Losing Madre Harper was a big one for me. I did not want to see that kid go. I thought he had the size. I thought he had the speed. I know he was young, but we should have kept that dude around, man. But I guess they gave him a signing bonus to go to another practice squad, so no player's going to turn that down. It just sucks, dude. Possible Arnett will be out. Too bad. That's what I'm saying, Costas. That is what I'm saying. Him being out of this game, there's a serious, serious shot at it. It's going to suck, man. And I really did want to see him keep progressing, keep going out there. I was really hoping they were going to be able to tape it up. They still might be able to. If he doesn't hit IR and he misses this week, I'll be pretty happy with that. But if he does end up missing 4 to 6 weeks, that'll kill him, dude. Like, truly kill him. Thayer Films, what's going on, dude? I've always defended Carr's football play. What he did Monday is unacceptable. Dude, truly unacceptable. It is what it is. And you know I back him more than anybody else out there. But the way that things are going right now, it really has me pretty livid out there. And I understand if we lose this game, we're still 2-2 and we're looking damn good, especially with the way that we have these injuries stacked up. But it seems like we have these injuries every damn year, and we have to be able to go out there and make these changes, dude, and get it going. Who starts at middle linebacker? Morrow or 54? Johnny, what's up, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. If Nick is back, he's going to end up starting in that middle spot. Littleton will be on one side, and hopefully Morrow will shift to the other side with a rotation of McMillan out there. But if it's going to be Morrow. If Nick can't play, it's going to be Morrow, dude. I want to see Isaiah Johnson play. I want to see Isaiah Johnson get out there and play so damn bad, in a bigger role too. I really think Lawson's going to end up getting that starting role out there, but I can see Isaiah Johnson working into that rotation. The Bills are only good for fantasy football. The Bills, Allen's put up, 10 touchdowns, 1 pick this season. So, I don't know, dude. I'm not going to take anything away from that Bills team. They're 3-0. They've been playing damn good. They're fighting hard right now. It's going to be a tough game for us. This is Bull. Gruden is reverting to the same offense that we had last year. Costas, thank you, dude. And that is driving me freaking insane. If he goes back to that, well, we're only going to run the ball, go to our tight ends, and we're only going to take our shots when we have to, it's going to kill us, dude. And if we go back to it, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be calling for his damn head all damn season. Anthony, what's happening, dude? Little Shaw, what's going on? You think we're using Roberts this week? Now that Madre's gone, I could see him being an activation out there and actually getting to play. I want to see him getting into this mix. He's had the full off season, and plus he's had 3 weeks out there. I'm really hoping we start to see him make a little bit just to see what he has. We got nothing to lose at this point. Might as well bring him in. One of the most disappointing news from our franchise quarterback really just makes me, dude, I'm killing, man. Right there with you, dude. I am pissed about the New England game, not pissed off that we lost. We lose games this year. Yep. We beat ourselves. Gap assignments not covered. Bad tackling. That's it, dude. We straight up beat ourselves that game. And that's, I don't know, to lose the way that we did and to come out and see this injury report, it just had me pissed off, man. I'm not even going to lie. Nixon and Zay Jones. Gonna be Aaron. Oh, dude. I'm hoping, dude. I'm really, really hoping. Our defense are poorly coached. The lackluster performance by players this talented reflected. Yes, Kenneth. Yes, it does. And you're not going to see anything change, dude. It's going to end up being Gunther's system out there again. He's going to end up keep trying to do exactly what he's been doing out there and keep putting these guys in the positions that he thinks they should be playing, and then instead of the positions that they're strongest at. Dude, it's driving me nuts, dude. I'm really, really pissed right now. I'm worried we are going to run Jacobs into the ground with everyone but him sitting out. Boy, George, it's a very real possibility. I really see Booker trying to get more involved. I'm really hoping Rashard gets more involved into this. You're going to see those, it sucks to say, but you're going to see that Gruden offense of these big packages out there and us trying to just keep pounding the ball out there. Hopefully we can get in there and make something different. Injuries play a big role. Whether we start or stars or a backup, we're all professionals and need to perform as such. Thank you, dude. They have to go out there and step up and play. There's a reason that they made this team. There's a reason that Gruden and Mayock kept them around. If you're going to have them on the field, run the same damn offense that you've been running and see if these guys can keep up. If not, it's time for them to go, dude. Can we please, King, what's going on, dude? Can we please win this game? I hope so, dude. Aaron, what's happening, dude? Hey, what's up, son? I finally made the show. You the truth. Oh, man, I appreciate you, Aaron, man. I'm glad you can make it out for the live, dude. How is our defense supposed to get any better when Paul Gunther doesn't know his own? Oh, God, dude. Robert, dude, I'm right there with you. And a lot of you guys have been saying, like, we need to fire him, bring in Marinelli. I don't want to see that happen. I have no faith in Marinelli at this point. I see him just as one of Gruden's buddies out there, which kind of pisses me off. I'd like to bring somebody in from the outside, leave Marinelli as that defensive line coach. But I'll tell you right now, if we do end up making a change, it's going to be Marinelli taking over this defense out there. And with the way he's done with our defensive line, I'm not super excited about that. I'm not going to lie about that at all, dude. Zay Jones revenge game. Dude, I would love to see Zay Jones go up there and just light these dudes up. Completely light them up and just put up like 2 to 3 touchdowns. Oh man, that would make me so damn happy. If that happened, King, I'd be flipping my mind, dude. Dominic, what's going on, dude? Injuries are really, dude, injuries 16 people on our injury report. I understand that 5 of them were still full practices, but that's still 11 dudes that were either limited or did not practice out there. Yes, Zay Jones, let's see if he can do it, man. Giants don't have anyone on defense. Better opportunity for Harper. That is very true. I'm not going to fault that kid for taking it. He was on our practice squad. And honestly, the only thing is, if Lawson ended up letting us down, Isaiah Johnson just really wasn't working out for us, I'd like to give Harper a shot out there. But if he is that number 3, that dude deserves to go out there and have a shot. So I agree with you. There's holes in the Patriots' defense and plenty of opportunities. Carr didn't capitalize on it. It was really sad for the fact that they didn't have... Dude, I'll give you that, Larry. Our defense went out there and they gave him opportunities to start this game. They gave him plenty of opportunities to put some points on the board, especially early in this game. And Carr did. He let us down. And if whether you want to blame it on the offensive line, you want to blame it on him missing missing Ruggs out there. Now he's missing Ruggs, and he's going to be missing Edwards for this next game. He's still going to have Josh Jacobs a little bit banged up. He's going to still probably, most likely, be missing his 2 offensive linemen out there. I'm done with it, dude. The dude needs to go out there and step it up and start making these plays for us, because if he doesn't, then I'm going to join that bandwagon with the rest of you guys, because I'm telling you right now, I believe Carr has the talent to go out there and do this. I also believe that Gruden is holding Carr back in a tremendous way. So, I don't know, man. Something has to give, and something has to give quick, because if it starts looking like it does last season, my videos are going to change drastically, because I'm just going to be out here screaming about this damn team, because I have a hard time biting my tongue in certain situations. I hope Nick plays. It frees up Littleton to roam. It truly does. Plus, you can use him as the spy. Plus, he's going to be putting everybody in the right positions out there. That's going to end up being huge for us. He needs to get back. If he's not going to be back this week, we should have stuck him on IR and made some kind of change out there, and that is what it is. Kenneth, Buffalo is well coached. It's going to show this week, I'm sorry to say. Buffalo is very well coached, and I'm really hoping that we can go back and make a big difference, because I'm telling you, if we come out and play this game plan and we look exactly like we did last week, Buffalo is going to run roughshod on us, and it's going to be a long damn game for us. Joko, do you think Abrams' injury made him make those horrible angles or just rookie mistakes? Honestly, I don't think it was the injury. I think that's just the kind of player. He is like a boom or bust kind of dude out there. When he does make those big plays, it's going to be huge for us, but he's going to end up making those mistakes where he just takes a terrible angle and they're just gone. And honestly, it's the same thing with Harris, dude, because if you look at Harris, he makes those very same mistakes where he just takes a terrible angle or misses that read, and that's blown coverage. I think Abrams, still being young, he's going to learn and get past that, but it is what it is, dude. we win this game, I'll completely forgive the showing against New England. Me too. If we go to 3-1, I'll put that New England game completely out of my mind. But if we go out there and play like we did in that New England game, I'm going to be furious, dude. Is Ruggs playing Sunday? They said it's a long shot. So, I mean, you're missing Edwards, you're missing Ruggs, you're missing 2 offensive linemen out there. And then you're talking about Renfrow stepping up. Renfrow played a pretty good first half, and then he had a garbage time touchdown. Waller, they were able to completely take out of that damn New England game, which drove me insane. But I don't know. It's going to be Nelly and Zay. They have to be able to step up, and they have to be able to stretch that outside, man. I'm really counting on Zay to come in here and make a big impact. And if you're counting on Zay Jones to make an impact in your game, things aren't looking too damn good for you going into that week. And it sucks to say, but it is what it is, dude. Bills are a good team. We need to throw the ball, maybe mix in some screens. I would love to mix in some screens, Johnny. I would love to see that happen. I know we used to run a lot of tight end screens last year. I'd like to see us get more into those again. Steve, what's happening, dude? We should switch Malik Collins starting to Mo Hurst as the start. I'll tell you, man, Malik's been letting me down. Gruden said that he had that meeting with him. I really want to see how that meeting ended up going. I want to see if it ends up making an impact for him out there. If it doesn't, I'm right there with you, dude. I want to meet Roberts this Sunday. I'd love to see him this Sunday. I understand he probably won't be starting, but to see him getting into this rotation, see him hit the field, I'll take that, dude. Lawson is playing. That's what I heard. Board, what's going on, dude? That's what I heard, too. Lawson will be starting opposite of Mullen out there, which is either going to put him on John Brown or whoever their number 3 is that's going to end up shifting to that outside if Brown doesn't play. Either way, Lawson's going to have his work cut out for him. I don't mind seeing it, but I don't know, man. It's not going to be the same as Arnett, but Lawson, I'm not going to sell Lawson short. I really do like him. I really think he can hang with the number 2. I think John Brown would be a tough task for him. He's going to need a little bit of help, but it is what it is, man. We need to do something. Need a new defensive coordinator. He never gets the most of our play. No, he really doesn't, David. He truly, truly does not. I'm really hoping he can turn some things around. But if our defense keeps looking the way that it's looking right now, when we end up getting into our bye week, you might see a move end up made. It's 94 or 95 points that we've given up in the first 3 weeks. That is truly unacceptable, dude. I don't care who your defense coordinator is. That is unacceptable. Gruden is a helicopter coach, always hovering. We got to let these guys open up and play. Yes, and Gruden won't. Like, it is what it is. But Gruden is not the coach that go out there and do that. Gruden's going to be in your ear before every single play. Gruden's going to be in Gunther's ear. He's going to be in that. Everybody on the defensive side of the ball, even though he's an offensive specialist, the dude needs to have his hands on everything. We're dead. That's all. Man, I'm telling you, dude, things are not looking good. Belichick was running back spies with 3 people on Rashard and JJ. The Bills are, they're going to do the same damn thing, dude. Carr should Carr should scramble and extend plays. I would love to see Carr get out there and scramble, but I've also seen Carr sit in the pocket, take these coverage sacks when you can look at the field and see he has the open lanes. I don't know if he's going to end up doing it, but it's driving me nuts, dude. I'm still pissed off that the Patriots lost. We should have won that game. We should have. What did Carr say? I'm not sure, dude. I watched his little thing after his little live show that he does, but he really didn't say much. He said we're just going to fight back, we're going to bounce back, it is what it is. Francisco, what's going on, dude? Any word on Sam Young or Brown playing Sunday? They both did. No, Sam Young was limited. Brown did not practice at all. Young's been limited for the past 2 weeks and ended up not playing. So I don't know. It's not looking good again, dude. I have no faith in Marinelli either. I agree with you, Joku. I just don't, dude. I really don't. Dominic, dude, I'm right there. He just kind of, I don't know. I would love to see Buckner. If we still had Buckner and he was like, we're firing Gunther and we're putting Buckner in charge and he was just out there firing up this entire defense instead of just our defensive line, I'd be so damn happy with that. But Marinelli, I don't know, man. I understand Gruden loves these old school coaches who can come in there, they know the system, they know football. Football has changed. That is the bottom damn line. Football from the way that was when Gruden was a coach before, even Marinelli, when he's been in it, it has changed, but they're still kind of running that same old school scheme. You can't do it anymore. It's the bottom. You cannot do it anymore. You'll end up getting screwed. We're seeing it all last season. We're seeing it again, dude. We have to get some people in here that are young, that can take this thing over and really start just keeping up with the way the NFL is being ran right now, and we're not doing it. I'm really, really scared it's going to set us back, man. And I know it's going to piss a lot of people off, but that is what it is. The Raiders are just going through the motions. They're not caring, waiting for this bye week. Or, dude, I really hope you're wrong about that. I'm really hoping these guys are fighting. I really hope we can push to 3-1 being at home, I really think is going to help us. I know a lot of you guys say there is no home field advantage right now just because we don't have the fans, but I truly believe there is still a home field advantage out there. Who are the Raiders bringing up to replace Ruggs and Edwards? I mean, we signed that kid to the practice squad. I really don't expect him to get out there and play unless Rico, for some reason, cannot go. Then we'll be forced to just because we won't have enough wide receivers out there. But Zay Jones is going to end up taking one spot. Nelly is going to end up taking the other side. And then you'll still have Renfro playing that slot. And then you'll have Waller and Jacobs back there. It's not ideal, but either Nelly or Zay Jones has to step up and prove they can be the outside guy that's going to demand some kind of respect, or it's going to look exactly like last season. And you guys are going to be on this thing Sunday night with me pissed off out of your minds. I think Nevin Lawson starts opposite Mullen. Keishan, oh, dude. If Nixon can start getting in there, I really want to see Nixon start getting some work out there too. More than he has been out there. It's been very, very limited. I'm really hoping that Nixon can go out there and make an impact for us, but Nevin Lawson is going to be the starter if our net cannot play, and it's looking more and more like our net will not play. All you Raider fans, hit like. Rob, kind of, dude, I appreciate you, man. If you guys don't mind, dude, click that like button. It does help me out. Card needs more play or more action plays. I mean, if we can establish the run like we have, because I'll tell you right now, Simpson and Good have been able to open up the holes in that running game. So if we can get more of those play actions out there, I really think that would help us out. But if we're going to be running those play actions, we have to take shots off of them, dude. If we run those play actions, just keep doing that dink and dunk slant game, it's not going to get us to where we need to be. We have to make Hurst the anchor DT, Hankins and Collin rotate in and out. I would love to see that. I would truly love to see that. I don't know if you will. You're going to end up seeing Collins still starting out there. See if their little meeting end up paying off. Seeing if he can go out there and end up making an impact. I'm really hoping he can. But I'll tell you right now, as far as Malik Collins goes and as far as Littleton goes, I'm done. At this point, I feel the same way I do about Trent Brown. These dudes need to step up. They need to prove something to me. If not, I'm just going to start tearing them every single damn game because that's what they deserve at this point. If these guys aren't going to show up and prove that they can go out there and prove that they deserve the money that we're paying them after all these other players that we skipped and passed on. I'm done, dude. I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I hate being like this, but it is what it is, dude. I understand we have a winning record. I understand, but I'm telling you, dude, if we're going and Buffalo's coming into our house and Buffalo's on a damn hot streak and proving that we're one of the better teams in the NFL right now, we have to be able to go out there and stop them. And if they end up coming through and just running straight through us, it's going to be a rude awakening for a lot of us out there, dude. I like how Carr protects the ball, but he needs to force it to Waller at times. He needs to let it fly. He does. He has to let it fly. And now that he's missing his starting two wide receivers out there, I think it's going to limit him even more. And it sucks, dude. Yo, Joku, I hope you have a great day. I got to go. I'll watch his battle. Ardo, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming out. Waller has to have 10 or more catches for the Raiders to have a shot. It shouldn't be like that. I kind of agree with you, but it shouldn't be like that. It should be your outside wide receivers that are leading you through these things, so that way a dude like Waller can just stay wide open throughout the entire game. But if you get into a situation where we're not throwing to the outside or we're running these short little routes to the outside, they're going to end up teaming on Waller the whole damn time, and it is what it is, man. When we move on from Carr, he will go somewhere and be great. This is the Gruden system. It is what it is. David, what's going on? I agree with you 110%. Because if you look at Carr underneath, I mean, not under Olsen because we had to deal with him before, but if you look at him under like Bill Musgrave out there, I understand a lot of you guys don't like him. Totally different quarterback, totally different style. Totally, he had that gunslinger mentality to him. Then you get Gruden in here. Oh no, you got to take these quick little passes, and then it'll turn into big plays out there. Screw that, man. That is not how this is ran anymore. You need to go out there. You need to take your shots. You need to push a defense back. You need to open them up completely. It's the reason Josh Allen has 10 touchdowns this season and only one pick, because he's willing to go out there and take his shots, man. Even if you take your shot and you don't get it, there's still a 50-50 chance you get the interference call out there, man. It's still the yardage, and it still keeps moving the ball down the field. If there was a bust on the team, it's Marinelli. Dude, right now I'm kind of right there with you. Wade Phillips is still out there. I don't know. I would take it at this point, dude. Why did we fire Buckner? I have no idea. That is one move that I have not been able to even kind of fathom of why we made that move. When Carr says bounce back, he'll never tell you. Marv, that's a straight fact, dude. I'd take Wade Phillips. I'd take anybody at this point, dude. I'd take one of you to go out there and be the defensive coordinator at this point. Just tell these guys, just go in the room, just go out there and play, do the best you can, and I guarantee you it would look better than what we have right now. Death by 1,000 cuts got us killed this past weekend. We have to use the quick strike ability with Ruggs out there, but they slowed down. However, with Aguilar, Zay Jones, and Redford, it's a slower lineup out there, man. It is a much slower lineup. Plus, I'm telling you right now, we're going to be missing the blocking that Edwards had, and the things that Edwards did when he was not on the stat sheet out there are things that we cannot go out there and count on Nelly to do. Nelly can't do what he was doing out there. Throw Waller the ball, even if he's double covered. Just do something, man. Do something. I think the Raiders are going through the motions. It's only a loss in a very young team. We still have ways to go out there. But I still think we have a shot at getting that wild card playoff spot out there. But not if we keep doing what we're doing, man. It's going to kill us out there. Sometimes it's not the scheme. Our defensive players haven't played well. We need to be professional every snap. Players complaining to the refs yes, Johnny, I will give you that. These guys do need to step up, but a lot of these guys, they have been out of position out there. You cannot put that on Gunther. The way these guys are lining up, that is not on Gunther. That is these guys just straight up making mistakes. But at the same time, we have to be able to clean that up, dude. We have to. Only chance the Raiders have is give Derek Carr a clean pocket, 4 to 5 seconds, throw to the open up the running game. Defense is garbage. Francisco, man, I'm telling you, dude. It's hard to argue with that right now. Every team has injuries, no excuses. Jay, that is what I'm saying. We have to be able to elevate and rise above this. I'm done making excuses. I don't care if we're missing some offensive linemen. There's a lot of teams out there missing offensive linemen. We have to go out there and just make these plays. And if you're I don't know. If we saw what we saw last week, dude, I'm going to be furious. We need Booker to spell Jacobs a little more so the run game could be more effective. I agree with that. Or get Rashard more involved out there. Get both of them more involved, man. We have to see what ends up happening with it. You mean 2 losses after this week? It's a real possibility, Gord. It's a real possibility. I still think we can go out there and win this game, though. I think we can end up finding the way to pull this thing out if we can get... it's going to take a hell of a lot. And it's going to take us... hopefully having a way better scheme than we had last week, because that thing was ridiculous. Raider Jake, I appreciate you, man. Case, what's going on? We're not losing against the Bills. I honestly think we match up pretty well with them, but with some of these injuries we have, it's kind of going to kill us out there, so I don't know, man. Home game? Yes, it is a home game. Carr had been drinking and dunking before Gruden. I'll give you that. In 2017, after we ended up getting rid of Musgrave out there, and he ended up getting hurt. But those 2 seasons, he was injured. He was getting that ball out really quick. But after last season, when he played a full, healthy season, this season, I was really expecting him to come back out and just kind of have his confidence back. It seems like he does, but now he's just being limited by the play calling out there. I understand that he's making a lot of audibles at the line of scrimmage out there, and he's changing up a lot of plays, but he's changing the coverage assignments. He's not changing the actual plays. Gruden's still saying, I want you to either run, play action, and do this. And he's like, oh, I'm going to run play action, but I'm going to do it to the other side. Like, those are the audibles that he's calling. He's not going against Gruden at all right now. And until you start seeing that and those two start arguing on the sidelines, it's going to be rough, dude. Michael, what's going on, dude? Any chambers that we put on players that need to be get used? Buckner is at Arizona. He's not going anywhere, dude. We only have a team. How can we compete against the great Bills? In the full. I mean, to be serious here, Jeezy, man. I know. I mean, it's going to be a tough game, dude. But I really think we can pull it out. I understand it's going to be hard, dude. And there's a serious chance that we go out there and get slapped in the face at home and end up losing big to the Bills. And if that does happen, and the Bills end up going out there and dropping 30 again, dude, oh man, that'll be 120 points in 4 weeks. At that point, fire Gruden, fire Gunther, and bring in a damn new coaching staff, because things are going to be looking terrible out there. And that's completely unacceptable, dude. Paul Gunther is the problem. He doesn't seem like a coach that coach. I tell you, dude, Alec Ingold too. We have to start feeding him carry. I would love to see that. I want to see Alec Ingold get way more involved in this offense. I want to see Foster Moreau get more involved in this offense, but it doesn't seem like they're willing to take the chances and put them out there. And those could be 2 potential superstars that we're just not feeding the damn ball to, dude. Correction, I mean, I have a lot of negative energy towards the D. Tis. I like the improvements. Mac needs to seal the edge. No one ever mentions that. he's coming. He's coming on that pass rush every damn time. And when he gets there, and it's great. But there's a lot of times where he ends up going to the quarterback. They end up going outside, and he does. He does not seal that edge at all. And they ended up just kind of busting it around the side. And he's completely out of the play. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that all damn day, Renee. Francisco, Raiders bust so far. Littleton, Malik Collins, Harris, Farrell, Hankins, and Nassib. I really think Farrell has played a pretty damn good season so far. I'm not going to take anything away from him. I understand that he's made a few mistakes out there, but I don't know. It seems like he's playing pretty good, so I would leave him off that list. Everybody else on that list, especially Littleton, Collins, and Nassib out there who has done nothing, I will give it to you, dude. Gotta love the edit. Raiders need to be afraid. Oh, dude. I don't know, Letty, what's going on, man? I was listening to a reporter the other night talking about how Gruden has never in his career made halftime adjustments out there or made adjustments throughout the game. He sticks to his game plan. If you want to do that in today's NFL, you're screwed every damn time. You saw the difference that the first half and the second half of how New England looked out there. And it was, if you're not willing to make those changes, you're screwed, dude. The problem is not talent. The problem is that the talent isn't being utilized. Costas, yes, that is exactly right, dude. No more excuses for Carr. No, King, I'm done. I'm completely done. He needs to either elevate these guys and take us to the next level. And if Gruden's like, no, don't do this. We don't have these guys out there. He needs to say screw it and still do it and go to these outside guys, man. These guys are NFL players. They are the best in the world at playing football. Take your damn shots and go for it, dude. What free agent is out there that can give us more than Simpson? I'd have to look into it a pretty good bit to see which guards are out there right now. As far as being able to come in, learn Cable's offensive line schemes and to learn that zone blocking scheme, it's not going to be somebody that can come in off the street and make an immediate impact. The best case scenario for us is that Good can move back into that guard spot and Sam Young comes back and ends up playing, or by some miracle Trent Brown ends up hitting the field again. But like I said, dude, I'm done with that too. It wasn't Carr missing tackles and gap assignments. No, it was not. But it was Carr not being able to finish and put that ball in the end zone. It was Carr sitting in the pocket, not willing to make a run when he was sitting there knowing damn well, and this was 2 weeks in a row, where he was just standing in the pocket with the pocket collapsing on him, not able to find a wide receiver, but you could see 7 to 10 yards in front of him that were wide damn open, and he did not see that lane, and he did not hit it, and it's starting to frustrate the crap out of me, dude. I'm telling you it is. Littleton schemed it up with Nick Wachowski. I'm still going to give him time. Yeah, I'll give you that. And I do like those two together. And I'm really hoping when Nick comes back, it'll make a big difference as far as the assignments being in the right position for these guys to make plays. So I do want to see that. Hopefully Nick's back on the field. How many points the Raiders D give up against the Bills? If we give up more than 24, we lose this game. I'll tell you that right now. If we go out there and give up more than 24 points to this Buffalo Bills offense, we will lose this game at home. Michael Floyd, what's going on, dude? What's up, Joe Q, man? I appreciate you coming out, man. It's always cool when new people make it out to the live ones. Problem is not Simpson. It's mixing up the play. Yes, I'll give you that, dude. After this week, now Josh Allen, then the Chiefs, kind of feels like last year. And then, we go into our bye, then we come back and play the Bucks. So it's a tough part. And I understand. We're in the tough part of our stretch right here. This is the crappiest part of our schedule. Just like last season, we opened up with an incredibly crap schedule that we have to fight through. And I really thought we were going to be okay. But the way that things are looking right now and the way these injuries have hit us, these guys have to step up, dude. They have to, man. I don't think Carr would be the first string quarterback on another team. He plays terrible with a bad O-line. With any J-Dog, man, I still think he would be a starter on a lot of other teams out there. But there are some teams he would go to and he would not. So I'll give you that. He gets tackled by hand and arm tackles. He does. He's willing to just kind of go down. I did see him spin out of one yesterday, but as soon as he spun out of that thing, he should have dipped. He should have been gone, taken off running, but he didn't. He ended up resetting his feet and ended up whipping one down the sidelines that was out of bounds before the receiver even had a shot at it. Carr is rated top 10 quarterback. You think he can replace Trubisky? No. Oh, man. I wonder if Trubisky ends up keeping his job. I'm pretty sure Foles went out there and won that thing this past week. Carr sometimes killing pass plays for the run. Which is okay. But when we lose 5 yards and we get behind the sticks on offense, Johnny, I'll give you that, dude. Morrow's been good, though. That defense wasn't that bad against the Pats. The offense wasn't executing. Dude, Anthony, that is what I said, man. That our defense gave us an opportunity at the beginning of that game to go out there and put some points up and jump out to, honestly, probably like a 14 to 17 point lead to begin that game. And they kept giving us 3 and outs, and we could not finish, dude. We could not finish. Then we were missing field goals. As soon as we missed that field goal, I was like, all right, we do not have what it takes to win this game on offense. And then our defense got tired, and as soon as they got tired, they got exploited. But you can't put that on the defense, man. You got to put that back on the offense for letting these guys continue to stay on the field out there. And that's another thing that we saw last season. Fire him. Man, something has to change, dude. We have to. I hope Carr succeeds, but he was curled up in fear the other night. J-Dog, dude, it sucks to say that, and I don't want to put it on that. I just want to say that I think he knew the pressure was going to be coming. I think he knows that Simpson was not going to be able to stop it, and since they had to kind of help with Simpson, he knew it was going to be coming from other directions out there, and it changed the entire game plan, and it's, dude, he did. He got sacked a couple times, and we started to see it, man. It sucks. Easy, not all the teams have a good quarterback. Carr is better than most. Why do we have Aguilar and Zay Jones targeted once or twice a game? That's what I'm saying. That is Gruden. That is Gruden out there. Gruden going out there and being like, well, man, we're limited on the outside, so we're not going to use the outside. No, screw that, man. If you're limited on the outside, then they're not expecting you the outside, so take your damn shots throughout the entire game. Throughout the entire game, dude. Tragedy, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Joku, why don't the Raiders bring back Jacoby Ford? We need a wide receiver with experience. I'm curious to see. I don't wonder if we're going to end up keeping that dude that we brought in the practice squad and moving him up. He's not explosive. What's his name? Davis out there. Like I said, he only had 2 catches in the NFL in his entire time in the NFL, so he's not going to end up being an impact player for us. We need something, dude. We need something to spark this team right now with everybody being out, especially if these guys are going to be out for an extended period, man. Nazep had a pretty good game this past week. It was decent. But it was not what the dude's making so much money. It's not what he's getting paid to do out there. We have to pass on first down sometimes, especially when they can't block Jacobs. Yep. And hopefully we'll do it. I don't see us doing it, but hopefully we'll do it. Gruden gets that crap in his head, and it's like, this is the way, dude. We're going to run on first, we're going to run on second, and then we'll play action or run again on third. It's driving me insane, dude. Michael, what's happening, dude? I'm with Ingold getting some more plays. Big fan of Ingold. Guy's always giving us. Yep, I'll get it. I'm really hoping he gets more involved out there. We see Rico Gafford Sunday. He didn't practice today. He has a knee injury, so there's a chance he doesn't even suit up for this game. And then we'll be missing another wide receiver out there. Nelson Aguilar playing good. Yes, I really like Nelly. I really hope he's coming around, dude. Rico's, yeah, he is, dude. Rico Gafford got a hammy problem. I don't think we'll even see him play. No, he probably won't even dress out there. After 4 seconds, just run it. After 4 seconds, just run it or just whip that thing deep. Like, it is what it is, man. Oh, Gallagher, what's going on, dude? I wish we would have kept Alvin Smith. And yeah, with the way he's playing right now, I'll give you that all damn day. Raider Nation needs to stop at the panic with their defense. It took the Chiefs 12 games last season to finally learn the scheme. Lenny, I understand what you're saying out there, but you guys have a way better defensive coordinator than we have right now. And it took them longer to learn that scheme because he's kind of playing these guys to their strengths out there. Gunther is not. Gunther is playing his scheme with players that are supposed to fit it. And if they don't, they're just getting exploited, and he's not adjusting it, dude. I like Arden Key. You might want to... Oh. Casey, what's going on, dude? I would like to see Arden Key get more involved in this. I think he's one of the brighter spots that we have this season, and it doesn't seem like we're utilizing him enough at all. I think Nick will not accept bad tackling. The gap assignment misses. Littleton or Morrow couldn't hold players accountable. No, hopefully Nick will be up in somebody's face if they miss their assignment, and then tell them to get their ass off the field so it does not happen again. Junior, what's going on, dude? Defense stopped the Patriots 4 drives in a row, and Carr gets 3. Thank you, Gorb. That is it. That is one of the reasons I'm so damn frustrated right now. Mullen will handle Diggs. The Bills are going to run the ball. We need a true nickel linebacker. They're going to try to run the ball a pretty good bit against us, but I really don't. Zach Moss didn't play for him last week. I don't think he's going to end up playing again. So if we can go out there and maybe get McMillan more involved out there, I'd kind of take that. I saw Rico being selfish and not taking that touchback. I get that he was trying to make the most of his opportunity, but yeah, man, I'll give you that, Mikey, all damn day. He should have taken that touchback for sure. For sure. Now he's banged up, so who's going to be returning for us? It's going to end up being Rashard, which if he's doing our returns, it's going to cut him back a little bit from being in that rotation, which means we're going to be leaning on Jacobs even more. And a lot of you guys, I want to see him get 20 to 25 touches a game. But if he's getting 20 to 25 touches, plus he's getting 5 to 6 passes, then he's getting 30, 31 touches a game, and that'll run him down completely. So we have to get, hopefully, Booker getting more involved, especially if Rashard's doing the return job for us. Littleton needs to step up, man. Gruden already called him out. Dude, Junior, I'm right there with you, man. I was so damn happy when we brought in Littleton. As soon as last season ended, I was like, bring in Littleton. He's going to be his damn superstar for us. They went out there. They brought him in. I was stoked as hell, dude. And what do I get? I get the number 74 ranked linebacker out of 78. Put Javen or Muse in the game. I think you might end up seeing Javen this week. I'm really hoping. Muse, they haven't really commented on as far as him coming off the IR, but Javen's been activated once now, so hopefully they activate him and actually dress him and he gets out there and starts doing a little bit of work. I think he could be that nickel linebacker that can stop the run for us. I know he's a little bit undersized, but he has the speed to kind of cover those gaps. Plus, throughout camp, he was coming up and making some big hits out there. It's better than nothing, dude. Might as well try and see what we got. Muse is eligible to come off IR this game. He is, and he'll be the same way that Mariota is. He'll go through that 21-day evaluation. Gruden made it sound like Mariota was looking damn good, so you might actually see him activated for this game, and then we'll take, what's his name, and just kind of put him, I don't know if we'll move him to the practice squad or just kind of put him on the back burner back there. If Carr gets sacked, I swear it's always going to be given 10 yards back. You have to admit, J-Dog, dude, you have to, dude. A sack that's far back, no, dude, it's so damn hard to regain that. Like, and then that's the other thing. He'll get sacked, he'll end up losing a bunch of yardage. And then the next play, he'll do like a 5-yard out pattern and be like, well, they got a little bit back, and then we punt. Oh, dude, I don't know, dude. Both Aguilar and Jones have experience. They do. They need to step up and prove it. Is he the real 210? What's going on? The Raiders would be in a good position if the Raiders were be at least 3-3 or 4-2 after the first 6 games. I would take that. But I'm telling you, if we're going Buffalo, Kansas City, Tampa Bay, I don't know, man. That sucks. If that ends up being 3 losses, that'll kill us, dude. What it will be, oh, dude, that'll be so damn terrible. It's simple, more play action. Yes, if we can end up establishing Josh Jacobs, but without having these receivers on the outside, we're gonna have a hell of a time going out there and keeping them from stacking the box if we're not willing to push them on the outside, and that's gonna end up shutting the play action down, dude. Junior, yes, on first down, yes, dude. If we can do it on first down, it would be awesome. No more obvious runs unless going to see obvious runs the whole damn time. Dark, what's going on, man? What's up, Joku? Gruden is at fault. He runs the same team in and out, no adjustments, and we're done. Dude, no sign of urgency from him. His sheer ignorance and complacency are hurting the team more than you can imagine. Dark, dude, I started talking about Gunther last season, about mid-season to the end of last season, just kind of talking about how I hated his play calling. I hate the way he was running this offense. I really thought we were going to get away from it. He made it sound like we were going to get away from it, but it's looking like we're doing the same damn thing out there. Jones and Aguilar have been nothing but role players so far. Now, yeah, exactly, tragedy, exactly, dude. And they have to be able to step up that role and take over this starting position because there's a chance they're going to be our starters for the next couple of weeks out there. Like the Pats had a lot of players opt out. Did the Pats have to pay them? No, the players that ended up opting out, I think the highest you got was $350. And then the minimum was like $150, but then you ended up getting that money back towards your salary cap, like their full salaries back, so they can go out there and just kind of rebuild their teams out there. We need more than role players. Yes, we do. We need players to go out there and be impact players. If you do not have the impact people out there, you're screwed. Aguilar started in the Super Bowl for the Eagles. He was starting that entire year, and he played damn good. And they blew it up in that Super Bowl and kind of went downhill because ended up what happened with him. But he's honestly been looking pretty damn good for us. So maybe we'll keep getting him more involved. But he's getting like 2 to 3 targets a game. He's catching them. That dude needs to have like 7 to 10 targets a game. He's one of our outside wide receivers. You need Zay over on the other side, getting 5 to 7 targets a game. Just having those targets will free up Waller. It'll free up the running game out there. It's just not happening, dude, and it's killing us, man. Booker's been balling. Booker's been looking pretty damn good. Avalanche, what's going on, dude? I talked about him a few times. He was not like my highest dude out there on this team to go out there and make an impact for us, but he's been playing damn good, so I'll give that to him all day. Zay got a clutch DD, and Aguilar playing great. What are you talking about, role playing? That's the only reason I'm saying role playing, dude, is because of the targets that they're getting out there. They're not getting the amount of targets that your outside wide receivers deserve. And it's, honestly, dude, Ruggs wasn't getting them, Edwards wasn't getting them, and that's part of Gruden's scheme. And that's kind of what's screwing us right now. If you go out and you look at the majority of the other teams, especially if you go out and look at Buffalo, look who's leading their team in targets out there. It's their outside wide receivers. Look at any other team. It's the outside wide receivers. And if it's not, you're not looking at a damn good team out there. Costas, that was the last time. Booker should see more work. Let Jacobs take a play off. I really think you'll see that. Chandler Ball, what's going on? Let's go Raider Nation. Buy some team merchandise. Let's the fan base support our team. But Nicholas, what's happening, dude? Our available wide receiver room is back to where it was last season. All that work is back to the start. Nicholas, dude, that is the saddest comment I've read all night because it's 100% true. J-Dog, yes, around play. It's only one. Yeah, dude, it is. It's only one out there. Garrett, what's going on, dude? Yes, players who opted out got a small portion of the. Yes, they did. Unknown if Aguilar's untalented or if he just ended up. I really think Aguilar just kind of got out of a true West Coast system. I think him being back in a true West Coast system will help him out tremendously. But a true West Coast system has him spreading out, and it has him getting the ball. And we're yet to see that. So I'm really, really curious to see exactly what we're looking at right now. Because we're looking at a West Coast offense from the early 90s, not the West Coast offense that a guy like Andy Reid's running right now that has evolved with the NFL. And I don't think you can go back to it. And it's proven right now that you can't go back to it because it's not working. It's just not, dude. Do you think the wide receivers are getting open? Does Carr see them? Some plays, Wesley, they are getting open. There's other plays where they have just been completely bottled up out there. Losing Ruggs and being able to take the top off these defenses out there, it did hurt us. I mean, you saw how much it did hurt us out there. But Carr is making the right reads, but I think there's also been times where Carr has fired that ball out of there when he did have time. And I think that's a lot of what Gruden's talking about out there is that he didn't take that extra second. He just made that quick pass. Tampa Bay is beatable? Yes, definitely, dude. Buffalo and KC are tougher. Yes, they are tougher teams out there. But Tampa Bay, when they're getting in a roll, dude, and they're starting to get a rhythm out there, it's only going to get tougher to beat them. Treasury, they haven't dropped some passes, so I don't know what else to say. They just don't get the, but they don't. That is it. They just don't get the targets to go out there and make the impact. Aguilar talented, just having the concentration issues, dropping the crap out of the ball as an Eagle. Aguilar was a big time. Yes, he was, dude. Zamuri, what's going on? I wish we had our old defense and defensive back, or our old defense and defense back. We moved the ball. Yeah, I'll give you that, dude. Derek Carrier, Foster Moreau, Darren Waller, Zay Jones, and Jacobs. Or Booker outside. That's possible. I'll give you that. I'd like to see that. You probably will see some true, like, 3 tight end sets out there. Just try to pound the ball and just keep them off the field as much as possible. But if we do that and then we don't end up putting points up, because that was kind of the same crap we were pulling with the Patriots, it's only going to be a matter of time until they wear our defense down. It's not up to Zay Jones and Aguilar if they aren't having the ball thrown. That's it, dude. The best ability is availability. Michael, that is a fact, dude, and we are missing. We're going to probably end up missing like 7 or 8 players this game, like starters out there. We should be passing 8 to 10 times a game to wide receivers. I don't know. I do not know why. I do know why. It's Gruden. That's the reason why. He wants to keep everything in the middle. He wants to keep everything short. And he only wants to stretch the field when we have an ideal situation. But when you do that, the defense knows what the hell you're going to do because you're putting in the players out there that are going to be able to stretch the field. They key on it, make one adjustment, and then you're screwed, dude. If we free Jacobs, Renfro, and Waller on the inside, yeah, on the inside. But you're not going to do that if you have nobody guarding the outside because they don't respect it, and it sucks to say. Cardi's to throw the 50-50 targets. I wish he would, Raider J. I really wish he would. I was really hoping we were going to see a ton of them this season. We've seen a very, very limited amount of them. Our wide receiver injured. Edwards is the guy. When he gets the ball, I'm impressed. Me too, man. But I really think we're going to end up missing him for 2 to 3 weeks out there. Loyal, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. We need the jump ball. We need the jump balls, dude. Carr shook out. Brown and Sam Young. Dude, yeah. Carr is shook without those two out there, man. Our DBs need to pass and play aggressive. I want to see how Lawson ends up doing, because I do not think Arnett's going to play this game. So I really do want to see how he ends up looking out there. Those 3rd and 8s kill us, dude. And the pen, yes, they do. If it doesn't work, if it works, don't fix it. The Raiders need to fix both sides of this team. They need to do something right now. There has to be some kind of adjustments made going into this game, because if we play like we did last week, it's going to get ugly, dude. I'd like to see some trick plays. I wonder if Colton Miller can catch the Chiefs. Yeah, they did it. They did do it. They went out there and ended up getting a touchdown off of it. I don't see Colton Miller catching any balls for us out there this season, as much as that sucks to say. I really don't even know how many trick plays we'll see out there. I don't know, man. I was pretty much just blowing off steam tonight. I'm going to come out probably tomorrow night and end up doing something where I actually break down this whole Bills game. But I wanted to come to you guys and just get your opinions on it. Plus, I just had to vent for a second because I was worked up, man. I was worked up. I was pissed off. And so I wanted to bring it out to you guys. So let me know what you guys think about it. If you could, please click that like button on your way out. It really does help me out. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It really helps keep my channel growing and kind of gets me a few extra views out there. But until next time, guys, I'm Son Joku. Thank you all very much for coming out. I know I was a little bit negative tonight. It is what it is. I'll bring it all back together. But until next time, guys, I'm Son Joku, and we will see you guys later.